Mic's unmuted. Stream seems stable. Audio level should be okay, I think. And what else? I think we should be basically ready to start up our nostalgic quest. I want to play this again for a while because of how big of a part of my childhood it was. So we're gonna set off with the red version, and yes, I'm gonna try to capture all 150. Well, actually 151, because I'm gonna try to catch Mew as well. Yeah, that's fine. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets, others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? Just gonna go with Red. Right, so your name is Red. Actually, I should've gone with Fizzle. How's it going, John Cena? It's my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What is his name again? Blue. Let's just go with the defaults, why not? That's right, I remember now. His name is Blue. Red, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon no waits. Let's go. Going with something a little nostalgic first to start out, and then later on I'll probably do a stream of Resident Evil 4 maybe for a little while, and then I'm not sure what else after that. Red is playing the SNES. Okay, it's time to go. Let me know if the volume of the game needs to drop at all. I think I should have it at a decent level, but just in case. I don't want it blasting out your ears or drowning me out too much. We're gonna pick up our potion. Ah, the inventory system in this game. That's gonna be fun. And not at all clunky. Mom, right. All boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Professor Oak next door is looking for you. There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking on the railroad tracks. I better go too. It's good? Excellent. Thank you. Crammed full of Pokemon books. Okay, it's the same, I think, for pretty much any of those because of the limited space on the Game Boy hardware. I'm raising Pokemon too. When they get strong, they can protect me. Yeah, you walk super slow in this game. Red's house. I can't wait till I win some battles in Pokemon Stadium and I'm able to actually unlock the 2x and 4x speed settings on the Game Boy player in this game. The border around the game's so cute. Hi, Opossum, how you doing? Pallet Town, shades of your journey await. So, ghosts of my journey? Blue's house. Hi, Red. Blue is out at Grandpa's lab. Yeah, technically I could have probably gotten a better quality picture if I used the Game Boy player that I have for my GameCube. Because I could, actually, maybe not. I'm not sure if that actually improves the picture at all, but I like how Pokemon Stadium has the borders and stuff built in when you use the one in the game for all 3 of the original ones. So I'm gonna roll with that since the N64 is already set up anyway. It's a big map. This is useful. Hi, Red. Blue is out at Grandpa's lab. Alright, to the lab we go. Enough stalling. Oh, wait, I need to talk to you first. I'm gonna try to talk to most of the NPCs in this game as well, just for completion's sake. When I eventually play Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Blue as like challenge game versions, I won't talk to nearly everybody. I'll just try to remember exactly like the ones I want to talk to. But the first time around, I want to experience the whole of the game and find whatever little dialogue gems they put in there. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. Yes, I got my potion that way. Which there is a glitch in Pokemon Yellow where you can just repeatedly heal Pikachu to get his happiness up. So, I'll show that off when I play through Pokemon Yellow as well. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. And you as well. Professor Oak is the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. Cram full of Pokemon books. What's up, Gary? Or Blue. Yo, Red. Gramps isn't around. Those are Pokeballs. They contain Pokemon. Push start to open the menu. The save option is on the menu screen. Yes, I do. Know that. Already set that up at the beginning. Pokemon books. It's encyclopedia-like, but the pages are blank. There's an email message here. Calling all Pokemon trainers. The elite trainers of Pokemon League are ready to take on all comers. Bring your best Pokemon and see how you rate as a trainer. Pokemon League HQ, Indigo Plateau. P.S. Professor Oak, please visit us. Last time you played Blue, you exploited glitches to use Mew and Missing No on your team? Yeah. I'm gonna catch Mew on this playthrough. I'm gonna try to get all 151 Pokemon on this one. Hey, wait! Don't go out! Missing No... I'm not sure. It's kinda useless except for... Like, it's useless in battle for the most part, but it's really good at a way of getting duplicate items, which I'll definitely use to my advantage for Pokemon Stadium training teams later on. Oak, it's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. It also depends on your trainer name what kind of Missing No you get by using that glitch. So some of them are weirder than the one that I typically knew as a kid. Gramps! I'm fed up with waiting. Blue, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Well, just wait. Here, Red. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! They are inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I have only 3 left. But you can have 1, choose. Hey, Gramps! What about me? Be patient, Blue. You can have 1 too. This is Bulbasaur. No, it's Charmander. I forgot they had it lined up. Oh, I guess it makes sense. It's originally a Japanese game. Obviously prefers hot places. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail. I'm playing Pokemon Red, so yeah. Screw it, let's do Charmander. This Pokemon is really energetic. Red, receive Charmander. Do you want to give a nickname to Charmander? I think for my first go around, I probably won't. Because that's a lot of nicknames I gotta think of if I'm catching all 151. What I will do is on the ones where I catch like more specific teams and smaller teams, I'll try to do nicknames for them then. And if you guys have any like specific nicknames you want, feel free to try to leave them in chat as long as they're not like super outrageously out there bad. But like, we shall see how that goes. I don't know. Blue, I'll take this one then. Received a Squirtle. What a shocker, you chose the water type against my fire type. Who would have thought? My Pokemon looks a lot stronger. While the Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. Time for our first battle. Wait, Red. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Oh my god, I've listened to this song so many times over the years, and especially so many times during my childhood. And it's still, I still really appreciate it. It's never gotten old for me, and I can't say that of a lot of them. You like naming fire type Sriracha? That's nice. That's a good one. Oh, if I get any, like... I wish there were, like, more fire and grass type Pokemon. Like, mixes. I think they still don't really have any in, like, the newer games, even. But, like, name that Habanero or something. Anyways, let's focus on this. Dropping my defense, I'm just gonna scratch you up. Tackle. Got this. Come on, Charmander. Critical hit. Shit, I don't know. He might actually faint me. Nope. I still got this. If he had actually gone for a tackle instead of a tail whip there, I would have fainted. And that would have been a horrible way to start things off.
What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon! Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Red, Gramps, smell you later.
I feel like I'm trying for a Gary accent from the anime, but it's coming out closer to Meowth. Professor Oak's last Pokemon. Yeah, Bulbasaur. So yeah, I never noticed this as a kid, but yeah, Bulbasaur is #1. And then, like, so they actually go from right to left instead of how they would if it was like an American game. And they didn't change it up for the American port. I don't think I can get a map from her yet. I think I just need to get the Pokedex and bring it back first. Or no, go to the Pokemart and then get the stuff to bring back to get the Pokedex. I don't know why I'm fighting Pokemon needlessly, but it's a good accent. Thank you. I'd like to do, like, voice acting one day, but, like, I really need to, like, practice more with coming up with good character voices before I can really feel comfortable doing that.
Hi, I work at Pokemon Mart. It's a convenience shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. I got another potion.
Yeah, I could have technically used that potion to make the first fight easier, the potion I got from my PC, but I wanted to try to do it without any items for that one.
See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way.
Yep, okay. And there are items hidden on the ground. I don't remember exactly where they all are, but they're... I think there's at least one in the first area. I don't remember. Or Rattata. Or Rattata. I don't know. I've heard it pronounced both ways. I always call it Rattata. I wonder if I'm gonna end up running into any Pokemon names that I pronounce differently than some of the people watching. It'd be interesting to see. I think that's more... I probably definitely will once I get to 2nd gen. Because I have Silver and Crystal that I want to play through at some point later on too, after I get through the original Gen 1. Trainer tips. The battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points, PP. To replenish PP, rest your tired Pokemon at a Pokemon Center. I don't know if just tapping A repeatedly will actually allow me to pick them up, or if I have to, like, stop in between spaces. I feel like you're more likely to actually get it if you, like, take a pause before you walk, if there is a hidden item there.
Those Pokeballs are at your waist. You have Pokemon.
I butchered that sentence.
It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. Yeah, boy. Pokemon centers heal your tired, hurt, or fainted Pokemon. There's a Pokemon center in every town ahead. They don't charge any money either. I've only got the one lonely Pokemon still. We'll remedy that soon. You can use that PC in the corner. The receptionist told me. So kind. Welcome to the Cable Club. We're making preparations. Please wait. Yeah, I'm gonna have to utilize that. I'm gonna have to figure out how I can... I don't know why I'm using the PC. I'm just on autopilot right now. Gotta go to the Pokemart. That's what it is. I just wanted to heal up. I was talking about something and then I got sidetracked again about the PC debacle. The cable thing, the trade. I don't know how I'm gonna capture that. I might have to do some like weird webcam style screen capture footage because I have multiple Game Boy Advances I can use for that. Whew, I'm trying to memorize all my notes. Looked at the notebook. First page. Pokeballs are used to catch Pokemon. Up to 6 Pokemon can be carried. People who raise and make Pokemon fight are called Pokemon trainers. Second page. A healthy Pokemon may be hard to catch, so weaken it first. Poison, burns, and other damage are effective. What is going on with me? Pokemon trainers seek others to engage in Pokemon fights. Battles are constantly fought at Pokemon gyms. Fourth page. The goal for Pokemon trainers is to beat the top 8 Pokemon gym leaders. Do so to earn the right to face the Elite Four of Pokemon League. Hey, don't look at my notes! Okay, be sure to read this blackboard carefully. Blackboard describes Pokemon status changes during battles. I know about these. Can't attack if it's asleep. Pokemon will stay asleep even after battles. Use Awakening to wake them up. I'm gonna definitely be trying to utilize Awakening if I ever get put to sleep, because this gen, it's super broken, and it costs you the turn to wake up, and you can't attack on the same turn that you wake up. And it can last between, like, 2 and 5. It's annoying as hell. Can't wait till I get the Poke Flute so I can use that instead of having to buy Awakenings, but that's besides the point. When poisoned, Pokemon's health steadily drops. It lingers after battle. Use an antidote to cure it. Paralysis can make Pokemon moves misfire. It remains after battle. Use Paralyze Heal for treatment. Burn reduces power and speed, also causes ongoing damage. I forgot about it reducing speed as well. I knew the attack part, but I didn't remember the speed. That's really annoying, because critical hits are tied to speed in this game too. So the faster your Pokemon, the more likely you are to get a critical. They remain after battles. Burn, heal, yep. Frozen, a Pokemon becomes totally immobile. It stays frozen even after the battle ends. Use Ice Heal to thaw out Pokemon. And you stay frozen in this game. You don't randomly thaw out. You don't have a chance to thaw out unless you get hit by a fire attack or you use something to heal it. So that's especially annoying in this one as well. Viridian City, the eternally green paradise. Okay, let's get on with our journey. Pokemart. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His letter came in. Will you take it to him? Yeah. Sure. This shop sells many antidotes. No, potions are all sold out. Okay, say hi to Professor Oak for me. Wow, tons of Pokemon stuff. Forget if there's actually different dialogue for the stuff in the back, but we'll be back there anyway. Want to know about the 2 kinds of Caterpillar Pokemon? Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch out for the poison sting. We'll be catching both because, 1, we're going for all Pokemon available, but 2, because, I really want to have that Caterpie to evolve into a Butterfree for our Brock fight.
Probably... I don't know if I'm gonna train up Eradicate. I mean, eventually I will, but... I feel like I kind of want to focus more on getting a Pidgeotto and a Pidgeot sooner. The Rattata evolves pretty early, and I think he does technically have some pretty strong attacks. Like, Hyper Fang is nice, because it deals half of your opponent's max health, or current health, rather. So it's good for, like, an opening hit, but... Oh, could I have a parcel for you?
Oh, Red. How's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as the Pokemon trainer. What? You have something for me? Ah, this is the custom Pokeball I ordered. Thank you. Gramps!
That was horrible.
What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request of you two. On the disc there's my invention, Pokédex. It automatically records data on the Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's high-tech encyclopedia. Red and blue, take these with you. Yay. Make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old, I can't do it. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps. Leave it all to me. Red, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. And tell her not to lend you one, Red. Ha ha ha.
Smell you later, Gary. I gotta stop calling him Gary. He's not gonna be Gary until I do the Pokemon Yellow playthrough, because I'm modeling that one a little bit more around the anime.
Pokemon around the world wait for you, Red.
Okay. I think their dialogue doesn't change until later on in the game. I do really wish they gave you at least, like, a handful of Pokeballs when you got the Pokedex, instead of having to buy them all from the Pokemart. Because it would be nice to be able to just try to capture those on the way back here instead of having to go buy the Pokeballs and then backtrack over there again. But hey, it's a game from 1996 and held together by duct tape and Moxie, so I can't really complain. Yeah, I'll grab 10 of them. Antidotes I don't really need right away, but I'll grab 3, just in case I get poisoned by Weedle. Everything else I'm fine with. Cool. Thanks, buddy. I forgot to check this. Nope. Okay. Nope. They are the same. Alright, talk to that guy. Went in there, talked to that person. Those people, actually. I think there's a rival battle over there. I don't remember if it's this early, though. Yeah, there's a potion in that tree there. I remember finding that as a kid. I can't get to that guy. He gives you Dream Eater as a TM, I believe. Alright, I guess I should catch a Pidgey and a Rattata, so I can start the process of training them up. That was quick. Rattata. Alright, weaken you. Oh, critical hit, Charmander. Okay, Charmander apparently has a thirst for blood. Did I get one that has better special to start with? No. Okay, he's got slightly better attack. He's got really good speed, too. Everything else is kind of so-so. Since I'm going for all of them, I don't think I'm going to be trying to re-catch the same Pokemon for better IV value, like individual values. But I will potentially do that on later games, especially when it comes to trying to train up a team for Pokemon Stadium battles, because I forgot how hard they are to get through. So I want to give myself as much edge as I can. Okay, Pokedex data has been added for Rattata. Rattata, he's a rat. Bites anything when it attacks, small and very quick. It's a common sight in many places. And we need a Pidgey. Okay, Pokemon. There we go. I'm gonna move the Pokeballs up to the top because they're all in the same inventory in this game. And it's a pretty limited one, too. I don't need another Rattata. I really can't wait till I have the Doduo and Dodrio unlocks for this thing. 2 times and I think 4 times speed? It'll really help with the grinding process. I could chance it. I'm gonna just throw a Pokeball. I've got enough of them. And you're pretty good catch rates on these guys. Alright, Pidgey was caught! New Pokédex data will be added for Pidgey. I like how every sentence in this game ends with an exclamation mark. It's always so excited about everything. A common sight in forests and woods. It flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. Alright, cool. That's everything we can catch here. Let's think this one real quick. I think I should do... Okay, Pidgey, you're gonna get some experience. How much damage did that do to me? Yep, that's what I figured, but at least I can switch back to Charmander. And finish you off, and then Pidgey will get some of the experience as well. $15 experience each. That's not horrible at this state, but Metapods definitely give you more. And they boost up your defense as well, which I kind of need for Charmander. Also, while we're here... Yeah. So speed is definitely your best stat. Alright. Got decent speed and better attack than everything else. And you don't take much to level up at this point. And your speed and attack and defense are pretty good. Okay. 24 more. That'll be easy to do. Alright, I need to actually switch. Let's do Pidgey first, because you're gonna level up quicker. And I guess I should save.
When I go shop in Pewter City, I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest. I forgot you could talk to this guy. This guy was laying down. I should have came and talked to him. Because he hadn't had his coffee yet, so he was blocking the path. Completely forgot about that. I'll show that off in a future one, whatever. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. Viridian City Pokemon Gym. It's got a locked door, which throws you out across the trail down, or the ledge down there. I went into this one, right? No, I did not yet. Yeah, I don't think there's anything over there. There might be a hidden item, I'm not sure. Speary, tweet tweet! Forgot to get the map. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but hard. Simple names are the easiest to remember. Spearow, name, Speary. My daddy loves Pokemon too. Alright, I'll talk to these two, well this guy, and then I'll go grab the map. Completely forgot about that. Ah, I've had my coffee now and I feel great. Sure you can go through. Are you in a hurry? Nah. I see you're using a Pokédex. When you catch Pokemon, Pokédex is automatically updated. What? Don't you know how to catch Pokemon? I'll show you how then. So this is the first part to doing the missing no glitch, as long as you have a flying Pokemon and you've been to Cinnabar City. You go through this, it changes the values in the game in a significant enough way that then when you fly to Cinnabar City and sail along the coast, missing no and other glitchiness happens. It's simple as that. First, you need to weaken the target Pokemon. Alright, to the map! Might as well take this opportunity to get a little bit more experience in. And generally for stronger Pokemon, you want to catch them at a lower level and actively level them up yourself. Because as you fight, you get the effort values. I think it's just called stat experience in this game. So in this one, unlike some of the later ones, that almost took me out. Unlike some of the later ones, your effort values aren't specific to the Pokemon as much. They're tied directly to their own stats. So if you fight something that has a higher like speed stat, you get more to the speed stat, but you get a little bit to every stat. I think in later ones it's literally you fight a Pokemon and it just gives you a very specific boost to very specific stats that they have. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Here, this'll help you. Woo! Alright. So that will be somewhat helpful. Alright, now we can go to the forest. Probably level up our Rattata. Maybe it might take another one after this. Ooh. Probably could have used... you missed, Rattata? Really? Alright. Critical hit, wow. Alright. Well, Charmander, you can definitely finish this one off. Probably should have just put Rattata in and then directly to Charmander, but I was kind of hoping my Pidgey would be able to just barely make a win by itself. 7 experience each. heal up, and into the forest we go. I do kind of want to save real quick, actually, and see if there is a rival battle over here. I feel like if there is, I won't be able to win it. That's why I kind of want to save and just be able to reset instead of losing money if I end up dying horribly. Wait, there's also probably Spearow over here. Maybe I'll go with a Spearow instead of trying to go with a Pidgeot. I forgot there was a Nidoran over here as well. I do wish you also... I know they implemented this in later games, which kind of spoiled me, but I wish you got at least a little bit of experience for just straight up catching the Pokemon instead of just having to feint it. I don't know, I do kind of like how it forces you to make a choice, but for progression's sake, especially with as many Pokemon that are in the later games, I am glad they made that change in those at least. Alright, got myself a Nidoran male. Stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful its secreted venom. Nope, wrong button. Okay. Definitely start using that one up. I haven't decided what I'm gonna actually use as my main Pokemon team. Yeah, there is a rival battle. I should have saved again. Damn it.
Hey, Red. You're going to the Pokemon League? Forget it. You probably don't have any badges. The guard won't let you through. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger?
Blue wants to fight. Oof. Yeah, that's not happening. I like how I missed with Tackle, even though he hadn't hit me with a sand attack. He failed his sand attack and I still missed. Charmander might be able to pull us through this, honestly. I feel like one hit from you is going to faint me, and I want the experience, so Charmander it is. Especially because I don't believe that he's gonna actually hit the tackle if... I think in this game, switching out resets the accuracy counter. I don't know about that. I know it works that way for, like, Toxic. If you switch out and put a Pokemon back in, it just ends up, it ends up being regular poison after that point. Critical hit, and he's almost fainted, but not quite. I didn't want to use this quickly, but it's the only way we're gonna do this, because I don't have a revive. Okay, sand attack failed. Come on, just hit one more scratch. Charmander, hit one more scratch, please. You got this.
Buddy, you got this.
Where's that thirst for blood? Oh my god, critical hit took me down to that again? This is a bad situation. I shouldn't have come over here. We got this. We will persevere. Oh my god, just yes, please. I'm really hoping it resets by switching out. I don't think it was supposed to. I think that was just a glitch. Okay. Sending out a Squirtle. Let's go with, Pidgey, I guess. It's also level 8. This is fine. Okay. You got this, Pidgey. Oof. Special is worse than, Okay, at least we got 2 hits in. Alright, Rattata.
Because that bubble is gonna wreck Charmander, and they're so broken that they automatically choose whatever is strongest against you, even if it doesn't deal any damage. So it's kind of funny. You can, like, cheat them out of it later, but... Alright, bye, Rattata. Alright, Charmander, you just gotta hit a scratch and do, like, critical damage. You got this. Growl is useless because it's the bubble I'm worried about. Oh, okay. Surprised you went with Tackle there. Usually they just go for whatever is actually strong against you. Maybe that's just the later ones. Oh my god. Oh my god, he hasn't used Bubble a single time? What just happened? I was so afraid. I thought that was gonna be so over so quick. Charmander, you did a great job. You got really lucky there, buddy. I told you he'd persevere. I didn't really believe it entirely myself, but I guess that's what happens when you believe in the heart of the cards.
Well, you just lucked out.
I mean, you're not wrong, actually.
I heard Pokemon League has many tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on.
Like how he has his own little theme music to strut away to, all sassy-like. Especially with the walking animations in this game. He sucks? Yeah, he does not have any idea how to perform a Pokemon battle. He's such a snob, too. Alright, this will definitely help boost your attack as well as speed. Nidoran are pretty fast and pretty speedy. Alright, let's heal up. I want to train up my Nidoran a little bit as well, but I can probably do that in the forest. I forget if there's another... I think there's a Spearow that I can grab there too, so I might just try to grind a little bit only until I get a Spearow and then move on. Because it'll make it easier than having to track down all the Pokemon later on in the after game. I want to catch as many as I can before that point. Alright. I always... Even as a kid, I always had them lined up in order of lowest level all the way up to highest level. I don't know why. Or all the way down to highest level. It's just always the way I've organized my Pokemon. And it's a really hard habit to break, so I apologize in advance for the excess time spent in the Pokemon menu rearranging. Doing literally nothing but rearranging. Okay, Leer's not bad, it just drops your defense, so it can be useful if you utilize it properly. It's just a Leer off! They just staring each other down menacingly on the battlefield. Staring contest. We got this. Alright. Thank you for your sacrifice. Okay, Rattata. Wow, critical hits in this game are annoying. Alright, Rattata versus Rattata. Let's do it. Ouchie. Would you stop with the critical hits? See, here's the problem. Rattata is a higher speed Pokemon, so it has, even at this level, it already has, I think it outspeeds me. I think it has better personal values for speed. But still, 2 critical hits in a row at level 4? Okay, 10 experience points each. Why did I do that? I don't know why I even went in there. I just had a brain fart. I'm just looking for Spearow, because I'm 90% sure it's over here. Oh, yeah. There's both Nidoran over here. I should have done that. Okay, that's fine. I lucked out there. I think I might have been debating to use a potion on that one, and then I remembered I was early game and didn't have potions out the wazoo like I usually do at the end. Can't wait till I get a steady supply of lemonades too. Way better amount of healing for the cost, especially. It's my favorite healing item until like Elite Four game time. The end game. Nidoran female, poison pin. Although small, its venomous barbs render this Pokemon dangerous. The female has smaller horns. Alright, I'm gonna give it like 2-3 more times to see if I get myself a Spearow to appear. And if not, there's other places I could find them, so I'm not gonna spend too much time here. It's just nice to be able to actually level up a little bit before we reach Brock anyway. Nice. Alright, I said 2 more times, right? This is the second. And just a Rattata. Okay. I dropped a few frames. I don't know why. It's only 0.1% of them, so it's not too big of a deal. But hopefully that didn't make everything go super choppy. Alright. Well, I know that's the earliest place in Pokemon Yellow that you can find a Mankey. I'll probably take advantage of that because Ash does catch a Mankey in the anime. Even though it's not till later on in his journey, I feel like I'm not gonna take the exact order he catches them in too seriously, especially since all of the locations are different in the games. But I am going to fight the gym leaders in the same order when I do the Pokemon Yellow run. Which means I have to skip a bunch of them, and immediately after fighting Misty, I need to fight Sabrina, I think? No, Lieutenant Surge and then Sabrina. Which, that's skipping like 2 gym leaders to get there. So that's gonna be fun. Especially since the Pokemon will be a really much higher level than me, so I'll probably need to do some grinding, but I'll have some of the stuff unlocked at that point, hopefully, to make it speedier. Viridian City to Pewter City. Alright. You got this, Nidoran. Ooh. Oh no! Nidoran, oh my god! How did a normal hit do that much damage and a critical hit didn't faint me? With only 6 health left. Is the game making things easier on me? What's going on here? It's taking pity on me? Because it knows I'm streaming? Maybe it's just grateful I finally swapped out the battery so it can actually save games again. That's probably what it is. It's thanking me for my time and attention to taking good care of it after all these years. Because this is the, I think, first game I ever had for the Game Boy. It's the first game I remember having for the Game Boy. I'm pretty sure it's the reason I got a Game Boy in the first place. Thinking back on it now. Because this is something I haven't thought about in a long time, but I'm 90% sure this is the reason I got the Game Boy, because I got one of those promotional VHS tapes that they sent out in the mail. Back when that was a thing. They would actually just mail out VHS tapes to everybody. And, yeah. As soon as I watched that, I was like, this is gonna be awesome, and it's gonna be the next big thing. And I remember clearly telling my dad to invest in stocks for it, because it was gonna be... Because I didn't know how stocks worked. I'm like, invest in Pokemon stocks! As like a 9-year-old, 10-year-old. And he didn't listen to me, and then it blew the fuck up. Rattata may be small, but its bite is wicked. Did you get one? Are you going to Verdant Forest? Be careful, it's a natural maze. Trainer tips. Weaken Pokemon before attempting capture. When healthy, they may escape. I came here with some friends. They're out for Pokemon fights. They're called Pokemon battles, mister. For poison, use Antidote. Get it at Pokemon Marts. So I know I can capture Caterpies and Weedles and Kakuna and Metapods here. I think there's a very tiny chance of being able to catch a Pokemon. Yeah, same with the blue version. It was really funny, yeah, me and my sister both ended up getting them, even though she was like 7 years older than me at the time, and still to this day. But she got the blue version, and I got the red version, and we would like play and trade with each other and all that fun stuff. This is the only annoying thing about fighting these guys, especially at this stage when you don't really have that many special attacks yet. Alright, Charmander, let's go. Your hardened does nothing against fire! This is a pretty good way to train up Charmander, too. I thought there was a hidden thing here somewhere. I don't know if you can hear me tapping the A button repeatedly. Probably, okay. Well, I guess not there. I found a Pokeball. It is a Weedle. Luckily, Nidoran female is a poison type, so its only main attack is not very effective against me, and I can't be poisoned by it. The benefits to having poison types early in the game here. Pokeball, go! Woo! And I got a Weedle.
hairy bug. Often found in forests, eating leaves. It has a sharp, venomous stinger on its head. Alright, well... yeah, screw it. I'll, train up a little bit before I make that travel back to the Poke Center, because I want to capture a Caterpie to swap out while I'm there anyway. So it'll save time to do it this way, even though he'll be sent to the PC immediately. The benefits to having a resistance to attacks, even though he's 2 levels higher than me, he's useless against me. I think I'm trying to decide which Pokemon I'm going to end up dropping off in the PC to change out for. I think I'll probably drop Nidoran female off, because Weedle evolves quicker, and I'd rather have Nidoran male because I'm pretty sure at some point he ends up getting, like 90% sure at some point he ends up learning Double Kick, which potentially could be helpful in our Brock fight if that ends up happening fast enough to be used there. If you want to avoid battles, stay away from grassy areas. I ran out of Pokeballs to catch Pokemon with. You should carry extras. That's why I bought so many of them, buddy. Trying to time up my walks to the music beats. Are Weedle more common in this one? I think they might be. I think it might be the other way around, where Weedle are more common in this one, Caterpie are more common, slightly more common in the blue version, and I'm pretty sure they're definitely more common in yellow version. Because it came out after the anime, so they tried to tweak some things to relate to the anime. I don't know why I caught a Weedle. I already have one of you. That was dumb. I went on autopilot there because I'm just talking. Okay, well, I wasted a Pokeball on that. At least I can check and see which one has better IVs at this point. Probably the only Pokemon I'll end up doing that with, because it's the only one I accidentally caught again. Okay, Bug Catcher, and I completely skipped over your text. Whoopsies. So what happens when you play a game you've played a million times again? You're so used to just, like, mashing A through it, go on autopilot, and... oh well. Alright, Pidgey, good job. Nice. Caterpie. Yeah, I want to level you up, so I'll put you out. And then Charmander it up.
No! Caterpie can't cut it! Shh, you'll scare the bugs away.
I guess I should probably heal up. I really want that Caterpie, though.
Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer.
I can jam out all I like to whatever music I like, sir. Or little boy, I guess, technically.
They're all like 10 in this game. At least these trainers, like the bug catchers and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll just dust your little Weedle away. I know that's how old Ash is in the anime, at least, so I'm assuming it's probably the same with like the main character and most of the little kid trainers in this game. Alright. Nice, screw another level. Kakuna. Yeah, sure. Yes, the beeping does get very annoying very quickly, and yeah, I'm not gonna force you guys to listen to that. That is the exact reason why a lot of the time I would end up playing this game on mute while watching TV and things like that as a kid. And even nowadays when I play it and I'm just like playing it for my personal sake, I'll play it muted for some of it and just watch stuff in the background. Another Weedle A. Okay, yeah, we'll go with Pidgey again. Two damage, that's not bad at all. Ba, 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 ba. The battle music in this game is a jam in of itself. And this trainer's trying to tell me I can't jam out. I'm like 90% sure it's outdated slang that he's like, you can't not fight me. In its real meaning, but it's such a weird phrase to use for that. Huh? I ran out of Pokemon! And you gave me $70 Poke Dollars for it. Darn, I'm gonna catch some stronger ones. Good luck to you, buddy. Contact Professor Oak via PC to get your Pokédex evaluated. Just give me a Caterpie, please! I'm gonna be mad if there's no Caterpie in this version, and I've just forgotten. Okay, Red Viridian Forest. Let's check on that, actually. Alright, how much longer till you? 92 more. Let's train you up a little bit. Actually. Yeah, I'll make you the exception for right now and train you up for a little bit. Oh, geez, no wonder. Okay, in Pokemon Red, it is literally a 5% chance of getting a Caterpie or a Metapod. And a 5% chance of a Pikachu in both Red and Blue here. Alright. That's unfortunate. I'm not gonna waste time with just tackling with you. I'm just gonna switch you out to Charmander. There's a 50% chance of getting one of these. And a 35% chance of Kakuna and a 50% chance of Weedle. So that's why they're so numerous here. I could have finished that in one blow with Ember, but I was looking elsewhere. My attention was not fully on the game. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just continue on through the forest then. Until I get to the point where I need to head back to heal. And hope I get a Caterpie along the way. Go away, Weedle. I don't want you. I already have 2 of you. At least I know it'll be really easy to grind up Nidoran's levels here. Because I don't have to worry about poison that way. Hello. Antidote. Another potion. Nice. Trainer tips. No stealing of Pokemon from other trainers. Catch only wild Pokemon. But what if I want to join Team Rocket? Hey, wait up. What's the hurry? Weedle. Ha ha ha. Level 9 still doesn't scare me. 1 damage. Nice. Alright. Yeah, whatever. Drop my speed. You're... That's fine. It is really interesting how much of the hardware was pushed to the limit in terms of sound design in this game, where certain noises will interrupt the music because it can't play all of the notes and the sound effects at the same time. Oh nice, I got Horn Attack. I feel like in Red and Blue, Nidoran doesn't actually... you're good! I'll give. You're good at this. Alright. I think double kick doesn't happen till way later. I think they changed that in Pokemon Yellow to make it easier since you're forced to start with Pikachu. Sometimes you can find stuff on the ground. I'm looking for the stuff I dropped. Where is that stuff, actually? Okay. I think this does more damage. Yeah, it's way better attack against these guys than tackle. And level 9. Alright. Leaving Viridian Forest, Pewter City ahead. Have you noticed the bushes on the roadside?
They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move.
Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to look everywhere to get different kinds. Rattata. Boo. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. I really want a Caterpie, but it may not be in the cards for me. I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time just grinding. I can do it. Ow. Trainer tips. Any Pokemon that takes part in battle, however short, earns EXP. Experience points, yes. Boo boo. Boo 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 boo. Pokemon become easier to catch when they are hurt or asleep, but it's not a sure thing. Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught by the trainer. Alright, heal up. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. You heal your Pokemon back up to perfect health. Thank you, your Pokemon are fighting fit. We hope to see you again. Yawn. When Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. What? Team Rocket is in Mount Moon? Huh? I'm on the phone. Scram! Alright, let's see. Real quick. Access someone's PC. I missed the visual way of looking at these. Right, this is the one I caught at level 5. Attack is 9, speed is pretty good, so better attack and speed than anything else. That's not bad, since I'm pretty sure poison is a physical type move in this game. And attack and defense are the same, speed is 9. So I think the Weedle that's level 5 has slightly better IV than this one. Alright, I've drawn you. You're free once again, other Weedle. Weedle was released outside. Bye, Weedle. Okay. Forgot the PC doesn't heal him in this game. Okay, so I'll keep basically all of them in my party until I get to the point where I potentially catch a Caterpie. So I do want to go grab those items on the ground real quick, since I already looked up what Pokemon are there. I know it includes a little map that lets you know where they are. And free stuff. So before I do that, if I haven't caught a Caterpie by the time I end up grabbing all of these, I will say screw it and try the Brock battle with the Pokemon I currently have. Actually, where is... Oh, maybe it doesn't actually show you where the, Okay, directly in front of him. Come on. There we go. There's one of them. I think there's only one other one in here. I thought there was another. Surprised it took so long for this guy to show up. Yeah, Butterfree would be really helpful because as soon as it evolves into Butterfree, or shortly thereafter, it learns Confusion, which as a Psychic type attack would really help us against the Rock type that we don't have anything that actually will do not super effective damage against at the moment. Because of Charmander learning Ember, which is not helpful, even though it'll probably do more damage than Scratch, being not only, I think, a little bit more powerful in general, but being a special type attack, which Rock-type Pokemon don't really have great special defense. So I should make sure he at least is the highest level. As I grab the rest of them up to a at least decent level. I've been really lucking out with the Kakunas. This will also help raise my Pokemon's defense stats, since they have such a higher defense stat than anything else. I guess I should also work on getting a Beedrill too. It's not gonna help me in the fight against Brock, but it's a decent Pokemon in the early game. And it evolves super quickly. Just like every bug type Pokemon. Maybe I'll focus on that. You are not a Caterpie! Oh no. I'm tempted to go for it. I'll have to breed a Caterpie later in order to actually... Screw it. Let's try. I'm not gonna assume I'm gonna get a Caterpie. It's gonna stink to level you up because you literally only have Harden, so until you evolve, you won't be able to use any other attacks. But, okay, I'll take it. 5% chance, we finally got it. If I manage to find a Caterpie, I'll just catch that too and make it easier for myself to level it up, but... This Pokemon is vulnerable to attack, while its shell is soft, exposing its weak and tender body. No nickname. I am pretty sure it evolves at level 13. So I'm gonna just run back to the Poké Center and start the process of grinding that up, along with Charmander. Okay. This will definitely make the Brock fight easier. And I think it'll be worth the extra time spent focusing on getting that up to strength. Okay. I do find it very interesting how typing takes weird priority in this game. So you would think, since Weedle itself is both poison and bug type, it would just cancel each other out, because poison is not very effective against poison, and it's super effective against bug type. But for some reason, despite it being a dual bug and poison typing, it's super effective for some reason. It's almost like the bug typing takes priority over the poison typing when you attack with a poison type move, and for some reason it only counts that one. I don't think that's the same for every Pokemon, but because I'm 90% sure Bulbasaur, which is poison and grass, which has the same exact weakness and resistance in terms of poison, I'm 90% sure that when you use a poison type attack against him, it's not very effective, so I don't understand why it's different for Weedle. I wonder, actually, let me see something. Weedle. Type 1 and Type 2 is poison, okay. So I wonder if that's... But no, I'm pretty sure Bulbasaur is also Type 1 is grass, Type 2 is poison. I was thinking maybe it's because of Type 1 takes priority because it's the first type that it pulls up. But I don't know. It's very odd to me. Like I said, this game is held together with duct tape and Moxie, and nothing else. And somehow it still works as well as it does, despite being broken in so many very interesting ways. Okay. Kakuna time. Eventually, once Weedle levels up, but I meant more of actual Metapod time. Might as well heal real quick. I'm gonna swap out Nidoran female for my Metapod that I captured. And I'm gonna focus strictly on leveling that one up while swapping in with various others. So deposit. And grab you. Okay. There we go. There we go. And I should have checked Metapod's stats real quick while I was in there anyway. I want to try to end this stream with us beating Brock, and then I think that seems like a good stopping place. But I want to at least get to that point. Yeah, defense is so much better than anything else. Attack and special attack are the same, so that's not bad. It's definitely worse possibilities. I think most of the stuff I'm going to be using is special attack, so hopefully it special will outperform regular attack, but we shall see. Oh, screw it. It's only a level 3 Pidgey, let's use a Rattata against it. I do like how when you're playing it on non-Game Boy, like on the Game Boy Color even, it does retroactively add in specific colors for different sprites and things like that. Like, especially in the Pokemon battles and everything. They're not just all red or all, like, that same green color. It's a nice little touch that they added. Come on, poison it, Weedle. Yeah, there we go. Enemy Rattata was poisoned. Doesn't do much, but it's better than nothing. Okay. Good, good, good. We got this. I'm pretty hungry. Definitely grabbing myself some dinner after I'm done with this stream. I also will be picking up Mew as soon in the game as I possibly can, but that requires us getting to Cerulean City and catching an Abra. I don't know why I use Hearten. And of course. At least I have those antidotes, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, how much is it gonna take you to level up? Alright, 23 to level 5. Cure you of your poison. I think I'll save Charmander for like the Kakunas for the most part, but I should have used Horn Attack. Okay. Yeah, it would make it so much quicker to actually level up Metapod if he actually could fight on his own. Because then I could get all of the experience without having to share it with other Pokemon. But oh well. The Caterpie was not in the cards. It might still be, but it depends. If I'm a high enough level already with Metapod at that point where I find it finally, I don't think I'm going to start over again from the pitiful level the Caterpie will inevitably be. I think at that point it'd still take less time to just keep going with the switch out method. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Resident Evil 4 after this, after I grab dinner. And I'm probably gonna try to do at least a third game as well, depending on how long that one lasts, maybe a fourth. Alright, leveled up the Metapod. I might try to do Tales of the Abyss as my third game, depending on how late it is when I get around to it. Okay, I need more Kakunas is what I need. Because they give you 20 experience for, I think that was level 5. Whereas a Weedle probably only gives me closer to like half that. Hey, yes, keep the Kakunas coming. Level 4, let's see what you give us. Use up Ember on these guys. Yeah, okay, level 4 is 20 experience per Pokemon. So 40 experience total. So, any ideas for what team I should try to use throughout most of the playthrough? I'm open to suggestions. I've played this enough times that, like, I know the teams I normally fall back on. Okay, so level 3 Weedle is a little more than half of a level 4 Kakuna, because it's basically 22 experience instead of 40. Like, I know what teams I normally end up rolling with, but if there's any specific Pokemon you want to try to see me beat this game with, and have in my final team, feel free to leave comments below, and I will try to use as many of them as I can. At least at some point throughout it, even if they don't make it into the very final team. I'm definitely keeping my starter, I know that much. I'm not swapping out Charmander. I wanna keep the starters in every game I play. But any of the other 5, I can theoretically be swayed on switching out for Pokemon I don't use nearly as often. And no, this time around I'm not using anything like Magikarp, which is absolutely useless. Literally only knows Splash and only can learn Splash in this gen. The only actual way it would be able to attack is using Struggle. At least it learns Tackle in some of the other generations, but... which Tackle itself is already a pitiful move. Okay. Already gained 2 levels for Metapod, that's good. So yeah, we really need those Kakunas. The one benefit to raising a Butterfree is it doesn't take nearly as much experience for it to grow as the levels raise. Like, it doesn't grow quite as quickly, exponentially wise. Whereas other ones like Nidoran, Male, and some of the other Pokemon have slow growth rates where as they continue to level up, it just really spikes the amount of experience you need to actually get with them before they gain another level. I need higher level Weedles at least, if that's all you're gonna give me, game. Come on. Like, yeah, being able to feint him in one hit is a nice trade-off, but I'd rather get more experience per battle. The other thing I can theoretically do too is once it gets to the point where Metapod needs more experience to level up, I can try to speed up the process by fighting some of the trainers before Brock. So I don't have to fight them all at the same time. I can literally go in there and I think there's 2 trainers in there that you can fight before Brock. I don't know. It's been a while, I don't really remember that well. For as many times as I've played this game, some of the specifics still are just things that you kind of go on autopilot and fight through.
Really? Scared all the Pokemon away by fainting them all. Hey, it's a Caterpie! What level are you? Level 3? Yeah, you're not worth it. Unfortunately. I'll still catch you so I have the Pokedex entry? Well... I mean, you're basically almost level 7. I think it's gonna be quicker to just swap out Method with Metapod than train up a whole new Pokemon. I'll still catch you, though. Glad I switched to a Rattata. Okay, Pokeball, I've only got 3 left, that's no good. I'll get a bunch of money after beating Brock though, so that'll help me afford more as well. Caterpie, worm Pokemon. Its short-tipped feet are tipped with suction pads that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. Cool. And I'll probably release that one. Sorry, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna level up to level 7. I'm gonna go heal up at the Pokemon Center. And release the Caterpie. So even though I'm trying to catch every 150 Pokemon, that doesn't mean I'm going to have all of them on hand at the same time. As long as they're in my Pokedex, I don't need to have one of every one taking up space in my actual, like, PC boxes. That's the way I've always thought of it. Rather than have, like, a separate Caterpie and Metapod and Butterfree in there at the same time. As long as I have Pokedex information for him, if the game doesn't care, I don't care. You are 1 battle away, I think. Or you should be, at least. I did catch the Caterpie quicker than I originally thought I would have. So there's that. I'm worrying about trading up Nidoran more than Pidgey right now, because, well, I actually don't think anybody in Brock's gym technically knows any rock-type moves. Alright,
how much did that cause you to need now? 169. So yeah, it's only gone up by an extra like 30 something. But in this stage of the game, that's a lot of experience to grab too, especially from wild Pokemon, and especially using the switch out method. Alright, let's heal up real quick. We'll explore for a little change of pace. The rest of Pewter City, finish talking to everybody. I'm just gonna save real quick. There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, but Pewter Gym's Brock is totally into it. Right, I've gone into here, right? I think. Yeah. Definitely talk to them. Psst! Do you know what I'm doing? No idea, dude. I'm spraying Repel to keep Pokemon out of my garden. Do you know what I'm doing? Yeah, I do. That's right, it's hard work. Pewter City, a stone gray city. Notice! Thieves have been stealing Pokemon fossils at Mount Moon. Please call Pewter Police with any info. You can totally glitch out this guy too, which is interesting. You're a trainer, right? Brock's looking for new challengers. Follow me. Yeah, he won't let you pass until you actually have beaten Brock. Every time you try, he stops you automatically like this. If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. Bye. Pewter City Pokemon Gym, Leader Brock. The rock-solid Pokemon trainer. It's rumored that Clefairies come from the moon. They appeared after Moonstone fell on Mount Moon. There's also... I don't think I can actually get in here yet. Or at all, maybe. I always thought as a kid there was something here, but I don't think there actually is. Pewter Museum of Science. Yeah, it's on the other side that it is. It's 50 Pokédollars for a child's ticket. Would you like to come in? Yeah, sure. Right, $50, thank you. That is one magnificent fossil. It's an Aerodactyl fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. Kabutops fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. We have a space exhibit now. Meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. Moonstone? Question mark? Moonstone? What's so special about it? July 20th, 1969. The first lunar landing.
I bought a color TV to watch it.
Space Shuttle Columbia.
I want a Pikachu. It's so cute. I asked my daddy to catch me one. Yeah, Pikachu soon, I promise.
So the other thing I kind of want now from Viridian Forest is a Pikachu, because it's still a 5% chance as well, so it'll be hard, but... Did you check out the museum? Yeah, I did. Weren't those fossils from Mount Moon amazing? No, I didn't. Really, you absolutely have to go. Oh, I forgot you dragged me along with you too.
It's right here. You have to pay to get in, but it's worth it. See you around.
Thanks, buddy. I suppose.
Do 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 do.
Nidoran, sit.
No. Let me alone.
Bow bow.
Our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. My town map. Diglett's Cave, all this stuff. So yeah. We will eventually get to Cerulean City. Just in case, actually. Good things can happen if you raise Pokemon diligently, even the weak ones. A shady old man got me to buy this really weird fish Pokemon. It's totally weak and it cost 500 Pokédollars. Alright, let's get myself some more of these. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my money on potion. At least not now. Not right now. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'm gonna take on this for a second. Save it up, and let's try. Not gonna necessarily face Brock right away, but... Pewter City Pokemon Gym Leader Brock. Winning trainers, Blue. He's already been here, one step ahead at every time, every turn, every moment. But he's gonna rush through and miss everything, including the legendary Pokemon. This game has a good lesson about taking your own time on your journey and just letting things happen as they are, stopping to smell the roses. Hiya, I can tell you you have what it takes to become a Pokemon champ. I'm no trainer, but I can tell you how to win. Let me take you to the top. Alright, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in a match is at the top of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of Pokemon, matches could be made easier. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think it's just the one trainer. Stop right there, kid. You're still light years from facing Brock. Oh, he's a junior trainer. Whatever, that voice I guess still kind of works. Diglett! Oh no, you're a level 11. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be able to win against Brock this easily. However, Pidgey, I don't think it has any ground moves, but if it does, then I'll be safer. I should have used Sand Attack. Oh man. I'm just gonna let you faint so I don't have to share quite as much experience between 3 Pokemon instead of just 2. Alright, 93 experience. That's a nice little boost. And a Sand Shrew. Hey, back to Metapod. Oh, it's so cute in this game. Forgot how different all the Pokemon looked in this game, though, compared to what they would become for the anime. And even in Pokemon Yellow, where they fixed a lot of their styles. Ooh, that did not do nearly as much as I thought it was going to. Oh, come on. Sand Attack, get out of here with that. Alright, Ember definitely does more. No, stop with the sand attacks, please. Alright, scratch it. Nope. Scratch it! Charmander! Charmander! You got this, buddy. Thank you. Good Pokemon.
Alright, there's an easy level right there. For both of them. I think his special is actually slightly better than his attack, which is actually really good.
Darn, light years isn't time, it measures distance. You're pretty hot, but not as hot as Brock.
Thank you. Weird. Again, outdated slang. Meant something completely different back then.
You're on fire.
It was basically more of the the sentiment behind it. Now it's almost like completely synonymous with like sexy. I feel like that's generally the way it's used anymore. It's interesting how certain turns of phrases change so severely over time. And back then it did mean that sometimes, but I feel like it had more of other types of meanings more often. Now it's like almost exclusively used that way. It's like almost interchangeable with cool for a lot of that time period. Yeah, okay, so I still have hope of catching a Pikachu as I train up at least. That's the only thing the only last Pokemon I would need from this area, and then I think I've managed to catch pretty much every single one available to me up to this point. Alright, Metapod, 171. Alright. Kakuna. Level 6, that's definitely good. I should have saved these trainers for after I caught a Metapod. It's what I should have done, honestly. At least all the ones that I could have saved, like the optional ones. Because that would have definitely helped with this process a lot. Oh well, hindsight is 20/20. I don't remember if certain patches of grass in here have different... like, not individual patches, but... damn it. I wonder if certain sections of grass have individual spawn rates for the Pokemon that are available here. Or if it's more of a... just... they're all the same because they're all contained within Viridian Forest. I feel like that would definitely be easier for them to program, so I feel it probably is that way. But I'm not sure. Cause that would be kind of cool if, like, this section here had a higher chance of spawning a Pikachu than some of the other ones. I don't think it works that way. Come on. Give me more Kakunas or a Pikachu. More Kakunas or a Pikachu. That's all I want from you. There we go. It stinks because it's not like I can even go into a different area that has higher level Pokemon to speed this up. I'm just stuck to these few areas that I have access to. are a lot of layers to these songs, too. Like, every time I actually stop and really focus on them, there's always another, like, underlying little refrain that I'm like, oh yeah, that is there. Why has nothing still attacked me? Really? But why? At least it was a Kakuna when it finally did. I do also want to check and see exactly what level Caterpie evolves at. I'm pretty sure it's 13. It might be 10 though. Or not Caterpie, I need to look at Metapod. Level 10 to Butterfree. And when do you learn Confusion? I might be confusing when it evolves to when it actually learns it. I might learn Confusion at level 13. Where are your move list? Confusion, it seems like it learns by leveling up. So yeah, I believe I just need to get it to level 10, which is actually a lot better than I originally thought it was going to be. If it was level 13, I might have just said screw it, call the stream early, do the grinding on my own time so it's not just boring to watch. Unless you guys don't mind the grind, I don't know. Let me know. Because I can try to keep grinding to a minimum on future streams if you'd rather do it that way, especially until I unlock the faster settings on this. Yeah, it's saying it either learns Confusion at level 1 or level 12. So I'm assuming it learns it on Evolve Up. I don't understand why it wouldn't just say that on that site. Let's move to another patch of grass, because that one seems to be really not generating much action for us. Pikachu, you're so fat! Oh my god! It is the best, and I want it on my team. I forgot how fat you were. Oh, you're such a little chonker! Yes! Finally got my Pika Pika. Alright. Really gotta work for it in the first 2 games. In yellow, it's literally just handed to you as your starter. Alright, Pikachu. You're mine! Yeah, boy! New Pokedex data will be added for Pikachu. Pikachu, mouse Pokemon. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity could build and cause lightning storms. Pikachu! Yes! Yes! Oh yeah! Alright, I've got every Pokemon I'm pretty sure, unless there were Spearows in the other area, which I'm not worried about, because there's plenty of those on other routes that are way higher catch rates, or appearance rates, rather. Alright, I'm trying to think who I'm gonna swap out for Pika. Rattata, maybe? I think Rattata. 'Cause even though that would give me 2 bug types in my team, Beedrill levels up way faster. Actually, no. I think I might keep Rattata and just swap out Weedle for now, because I'll be able to level it up a lot quicker and easier later into a Beedrill. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, Metapod's gotta be close to level 9, right? 14 away, okay. So level it up once more. I will check and see exactly how long it's gonna take me to get to level 10 with it. And then I will go heal up, grab Pikachu, swap it out with one of these. Most likely Weedle. I wish Beedrill was a better Pokemon than it is. And I think a big part of that is in this gen, it just does not have access to, like, any real good moves. Like, it has Twin Needle, which is technically, yeah, the best bug-type Pokemon attack, but at least in this gen. But it's still a really bad bug-type attack. It just... And since it's bug and poison, it's useless at its one real job as a bug Pokemon, which is to try to balance out psychic types. Because bug is super effective against psychic, and I think the only thing that's super against wow, tripping over my words. The only type that's super effective against psychic type in this gen, and it's a poison type. So if you throw it out against a psychic type to try to be that offset, it just immediately gets destroyed. Alright, Pikachu, you're coming with me, buddy. I should have waited till after to heal up, because I'm gonna have to do it now anyway. Okay. And you have 271. That's gonna take a little while, but oh well. Thundershock and Growl. Good. It's gonna be useless against Brock, but that'll be fine. I hear a meowing cat in the background of my room. I think it's probably outside my door trying to get in. I wish I could just have this auto walk while I went to the door to go let it in. But it seems to have stopped meowing. So I should be okay. I'm just gonna ignore it. At least for now. Okay. And another Pikachu. Really? Huh. Hi! You love Pikachu's Gen 1 sprite so much. I know, me too. It's such a little chonker. I love it. It's adorable. Also, hi, you were making banana bread? Ooh, that sounds good. I am jealous. We have bananas. I should make banana bread too, actually, after I'm done with this. It might take a little while, though. So, I probably will just get dinner and then make that maybe tomorrow. Because we do have overripe bananas, and like that's the best time to use them for banana bread. But yes, welcome back. My dad ended up making a loaf of just regular white bread, actually, today. And it smelled so good while it was cooking. It's delicious smelling, and I'm really hungry now. I only got one more level on Metapod during the grinding process, and then we're gonna go take on Brock and see if we can do it. And then, like I said, I'll probably play until I'm able to beat the Brock battle. I'll go up, heal up, and then call it there. So I can go grab myself some dinner, and then be back in a little while with Resident Evil 4. Or I might... yeah, I'll probably be back with Resident Evil 4. I do kind of want to jump into a horror game after this. Then depending on how late it is after I'm done with that... and after a short break, either do Tales of the Abyss if it's still early enough, or I might do, I don't know, something else. Maybe I'll wind out the stream with Ocarina of Time or something. It's been a long time since I played that. I saw a video on how to make, turning the conversation back to food and delicious sounding food, because I'm hungry. Oh hey, it's another Caterpie. Oh, I never released that Caterpie I caught earlier. But yeah, I saw a video on how to make those really fluffy souffle pancake things that like originated in Japan, I think. Oh man, those things look so good. They look so soft and fluffy with just enough like crispiness on the outside parts that actually have to touch the pan. I really want to try making them. It's relatively easy too. It's literally just make like a pancake batter with just the yolks of the eggs and some sugar, some flour, some vanilla, and then you basically, well actually the sugar you add into the egg whites that you reserve, and then whip them up real fluffy like, and then you fold that in, and that's what gives it that fluffy kind of texture. You love the genre whiplash of going from cute Pokemon to a horror game. Yeah, that's why I was like, it actually seems like it, work for my channel. Gotta have everything in balance. Yeah, my channel has a really eclectic taste in games, for sure. Because I have a really eclectic taste in games. But, like, I don't like sticking to the same genre for too long because, I don't know, playing the same exact type of game constantly and consistently like that just gets boring to me over time. You need to have all sorts of those different experiences that are sometimes contradictory, sometimes just different parts, the same thing in ways. I don't know. It's like listening to the same music over and over again every day. Like, I just don't understand people that can only listen to like one type of music, like just heavy metal. Sure, I love heavy metal, but sometimes you just gotta go with more of that like pop punk kind of vibe, or it really depends on your mood or like eating the same thing every day. How do you not get bored of that, you know? Like, I love pancakes as much as the next person, but if I had to eat that every meal of every day, I'd get sick of them real quick. I heard a kitty meow again. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to deal with that and let the battle theme music wash over you uninterrupted by sound effects for a second. What do you want, little kitty? What do you want? You probably want to go outside, that's what you want, huh? You wanna make me go downstairs and feed you or something too? Not happening right now, buddy. Little buddy boy. Little Simba. Just don't knock anything over my room, please. Yeah, you like variety in pretty much everything too? Yeah. There's gotta be variety. It's the spice of life. I bet you anything, in about 5 seconds, maybe a minute, he's probably gonna start meowing again to get out of my room. Alright, level 13 Charmander. Yeah, attack is usually better. Speed is actually really good though, too, right now. How much more do I need on you, Metapod? Alright. Over halfway done from how much you needed at the start of this level, which is good. Means we're making progress relatively quickly. These Kakunas are definitely helping. The Pikachu is actually not nearly as much experience points as I would have liked. And actually, since you can't attack me, and I don't have to worry about you fainting... Fat Pikachu, go! What do you want, kitty? What are you meowing about? Meow, you sound so pitiful. What's wrong? You have food down there. Don't act like you don't. Yeah, what do you want? What do you want? You're a good little kitty. Oh, Simba. You have food. Don't complain just because it's not wet food. You know well enough as any of us that you only get 2 cans a day per cat, pretty much, which is a lot. They usually give them like 3 or 4 cans in the morning, 3 or 4 cans at night. But those are like the little cans, so there's 4 of them, so they go through it real quick. But that's also had to change a little bit. You get 2 cans in the morning now because it's harder to buy stuff. Come on, what are you meowing about? You wanna go out? No? You're just gonna jump on my bed and start making biscuits? That's okay. Fine. Why were you meowing at me then? Meow! He's such a weirdo. He's like, I want your attention, and then as soon as I, like, try to give him something, he's like, oh, never mind, I don't want your attention anymore anyway, you took too long. Oh, I just heard him jump off my bed. Yeah, Pikachu grew to level 4. This is the best time to train him, actually, honestly. Against those Kakunas. You don't have to worry about their harden, making them... Oh my god, cat. Simba! I swear, if you make me get up again, just to jump back on my bed and ignore me. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on. They're so sassy. I know, right? And he oh man, he's like a little manipulator. He has some of the saddest sounding meows. For no reason. What do you want? What are you knocking over in my... Come on. Come on. Come on. Go on, get out of the room. Knocking stuff over in my closet. Okay, sorry about that. They're lucky they're so cute. Paralyzed. Nice. Okay, you've got to be like super close now, right? I should probably just stop checking and just keep going. Yeah, okay. I need like 2 or 3 more Kakunas, basically. And I'm good to go. Pikachu is probably gonna level up relatively quickly again, too. Yeah, you may have missed it earlier because I think you might have been making banana bread when I said it, but if there's any specific Pokemon you want to see me use on the team at any point, just let me know and I'll see if I can fit them in onto the team, at least for a little while. I'm definitely keeping Charmander all the way through till the final end game, Elite Four battles. Every other spot is pretty much more or less open, because I've played this game so many times that I know what I usually would like to use, but at the same time, I tend to use it so often that it would be kind of fun to try to go through it with the Elite Four with some Pokemon that I don't normally end up using. Is he meowing at my door again? You're not coming back in. No. Oh my goodness. He's like, you let me out, but you didn't follow me downstairs to give me some wet food. What's wrong with you? Now I will play you the song of my people. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Yep, and he's like directly at my door, too. I think it's because he can hear me talking. And he's like, you're not paying attention to me. Get out here. I'm just gonna have to leave my door open. I don't think that'll help though, because it's not so much that he wants out of my room, or into my room. He just wants me to be his slave. Alright, this should take me up to... Go find somebody else to give you what you need, kitty. Kitty cat. Meow, meow, meow. Alright, Metapod grew to level 10 finally. And it's evolving. Metapod evolved into Butterfree. My cat's making you laugh. I'm glad he could be of amusement to you. Wait a minute. He didn't learn Confusion. So I might need to level it up to level... Oh. That's probably what it meant. That's gonna be really annoying. Okay, well... So, it only the reason it says lose confusion at level 1 and level 12 is likely. Okay, fine. As soon as I sit down, he's gonna show back up at my door again. I can almost guarantee you. It's what I have to put up with every day. Oh man. Yeah. So the level 1 thing is probably because if you catch it, it will automatically know it wherever you find it in the wild. But if you actually train it yourself, it has to be level 12 before it'll learn it. That is very annoying. This will take probably another... Let's probably push it back to like a 3.5 hour stream. Maybe. Somewhere around there. Unless... Because I don't think my Pokemon are actually strong enough at this point to... Oh no, Pikachu got poisoned. I don't think my Pokemon are strong enough to use the switch out thing with Brock. Unfortunately. Which means... Since I don't have an actual, like, attacking move with Butterfree, I can't just try to level it up during the Brock fight. I would have to gain a few levels, though, on probably 1 or 2 of them, anyway, so... Well, that's unfortunate. Actually, I might backtrack to go fight some Nidoran. Because I think they also give you a decent amount of experience, if I remember correctly. Just go Rattata versus Rattata. Because the thing is, too, I have a full team of 6. So even if I'm slightly underleveled, I can just throw them all at Brock's Pokemon and, like... end up probably winning by just chipping them down little by little with multiple Pokemon that are slightly underleveled. It's not like I'm doing a challenge run where I have to focus, like, hope I get through with only one. I really want to try to be able to use Confusion. Yeah. But yeah, that was Simba, my little kitty. He is usually not as vocal as some of the others. I feel like Kuro is the one that's definitely the most vocal for sure, and he's got like a higher pitched meow. And he just, whenever he wants anything, he'll come to you. Simba is like either second or third in terms of vocality. Tabby is the other one that's pretty vocal, and Tigger never really ends up being vocal at all, aside from like, he does the whole trilling thing. He doesn't meow too much, but he does the brrr whenever he sees you as like a little greeting. When he was younger, he did the chittering thing too, when he would see like birds outside. How's it going, Pancake? Welcome to the stream. I am currently just working on grinding up Butterfree to learn Confusion before I take down Brock. Which will unfortunately take longer than I would like it to, but... Alright, let's go see if I can get a decent amount of experience fighting the Nidoran, because they will also help give me better attack and speed, which will help offset all of the defense values I've been getting from the Kakuna and stuff. Stream this game but barely get views. I usually don't get too many views on most of my videos. I have a handful of people that are really consistent with tuning in, especially when they're actually free. But it's part of being like a smaller YouTuber, you know? I'm thankful for the people that do show up, and I think I end up getting a decent amount of people stopping in randomly throughout playing Resident Evil 3 last night. This is my first time streaming Pokemon. One of your favorite cat noises, the trilling or the chittering? Because they're both really cute, but I love the little like he's trying to intimidate, like, imitate a bird. Yeah, I guess I should just work on getting Charmander up to level as well. Especially since I know I'm definitely keeping that one in my party until the end of the game. Plus, I always like to have my starter at a slightly higher level than the rest of my Pokemon for the most part. Both are great, yeah, you aren't wrong about that. I miss having dogs, too. Like, cats are definitely nice to have, but I really miss having a pet dog. Really want to get a Welsh Corgi at some point. They are very cute. Bulbasaur is your favorite starter, but no one picks him. I enjoy Bulbasaur a lot, too. I think he's a really good starter. I just went with Charmander this time because I'm playing Pokemon Red. And then when I play Pokemon Yellow, I'm gonna have Pikachu, obviously. I didn't mean to harden there. And then, I'll probably go with Squirtle for Pokemon Blue. And then, especially because in Pokemon Yellow you get all three of the others anyway. Bulbasaur is a great starter. I don't know which one is my favorite, though. I feel like I really like Charmander, especially because of Charizard, but I also feel like it's kind of become really overrated over the years. Squirtle is really good, too. I just wish Bulbasaur was a slightly different final evolution. I don't know, I feel like they could have made it more coherent with Wartortle's design. Nidoking is really overpowered. Hey, look, it is the Spearow here! I couldn't find you earlier, but now that I've found you, I might as well catch you. You missed your cat? I'm sorry to hear that. Having animals is great, but it definitely is a hard loss whenever you lose them, or whenever they pass away. I don't know exactly what happened to yours, but... Really? Why did you faint it, Rattata? You're not even that high of a level compared to it. You subscribed? Thank you. I appreciate that. This is actually the most subscribers I've gained in quite a while, where, like, I gained 2 of them last night during the Resident Evil 3 stream. And now I just gained a third one with you. I really appreciate that. I've been trying to do a better job of streaming more consistently lately, too, especially now that I have a lot more free time with the whole, self-isolation thing going on. So, I think that's definitely helped. And I've been trying to, like, really do a huge variety of different types of games, so there's a little bit of something for everybody, you know? I don't really have a consistent schedule in terms of what games I play when. It's just kind of more based at this point on what I feel like playing at any given time. But there's a bunch of playthroughs I've been kind of flipping back and forth between to try to keep at least some progress going on each of them. You want to donate to streamers, but your mom said you can't even though it's your own money? Yeah. That can be tough to not be able to decide what you want to do with your own money, but I'm sure she's just looking out for you and making sure that you have money to be able to fall back later on, especially to buy things that you might decide you want more, you know? Alright, let's see. I should actually pay attention to how much experience these are giving me, because I need to get 2 levels, and if this is going to be longer than doing the Kakuna and Metapod farming, then I might just go back to Viridian Forest. It is nice to have a little change of pace, though, in terms of where you're grinding up experience. Yeah, it's a little bit less. Not a tremendous amount less, though. And I feel like it's more consistent. Oh, is my cat really meowing again? Why? I thought I heard a meow. It's hard to tell when I have my headphones on, though. No, yeah, I definitely hear it. It's just very, very faint and far away. It's probably going after somebody else in the house. Yeah, eventually I'd love to be able to make money off of YouTube, but it's never been my first priority with it. I just kind of do it as like a hobby that I enjoy doing, which is why I try to play as many, like, I try to just play what I want to play as opposed to, like, chasing after the newest stuff that's I know is gonna get views. Life's too short to not spend it on things you enjoy. You know, that's the way I look at it, and especially nowadays. And being able to do YouTube is another great way to be able to kind of, one, meet new people, but also, like, hang out with friends that I can't necessarily always spend physical time with. Which has definitely been a great thing about it for me. It's part of why I like live streaming so much as opposed to like pre-edited videos. As much as I love the creativity pre-edited videos give you, one, it takes a while to actually get them out, especially with the amount of effort I tended to put into them. It's a lot easier to just like jump right into the stream and just talk about random things with people and actually, but it's also that ability to interact with the people that are watching you while they're watching, as opposed to like the time delay that you get from the comments system. You always talk to yourself sometimes and think YouTube fits you because you speak your opinions on topics to the whole world. Yeah, that's kind of why I started to. It's like, even ever since I was like a little kid, playing like Ocarina of Time and things like that, I would like always have this habit of just talking to myself randomly, like while I was playing it, and so it seemed like a good way to kind of channel that and put it to good use. Help share some of the stupid jokes I end up making anyway with other people.
Alright, how much more experience do you need, Butterfree? 66, okay. I'm getting closer. I feel like it's going to be 66 for this level, and then the next level is probably going to be closer to 300. But we're almost there. And at that point, when he knows confusion, I should be able to take on Brock and beat him pretty easily. That's why you want to live stream more. If only your aging laptop was better at streaming. Yeah, that's definitely been a concern for me, and why it took me so long to actually get started up in the first place compared to when I wanted to do it back when YouTube was first starting up. Is it's expensive to get everything you need, really, for a decent live stream. Like, I was lucky enough that I had enough money coming in that I could buy a decent rig, desktop-style PC that can handle a decent amount of streaming and video games and stuff like that. And then, like, I saved up for a while for a capture card because I knew I wanted to use it at some point. It took me a while to save up for a microphone, and I've just kind of been piecemealing it over the years, little by little, and improving and adding to my own tool set, toolkit, I guess. And then it finally got to the point where I'm like, I actually have pretty much everything I would need to do this. Now it's just a matter of doing it. The capture card, I think, definitely helps too, because it does take a little bit of the strain off of my PC in terms of trying to play the game at the same time as running the software for streaming. At least when I'm using my capture card to stream things from consoles, my computer can be fully dedicated to just the streaming software, which takes up a surprising amount of processing power, honestly. By the way, what am I playing? I am actually playing on Pokemon Stadium on the original NES hardware, or not NES, why did I say that? N64 hardware. I'm not emulating. It's original Nintendo 64 hardware, both Pokemon Stadium and the original Pokemon Red game cart that I just swapped out a battery on last week. And then that is going through S-Video to my Elgato HD capture card, and then, yeah, I'm using OBS to actually broadcast it. I like using the original hardware whenever I can, especially because I actually have access to it, because I've just been continuing to collect it as I've gotten them through my childhood and everything. So, like, I still own all my old childhood systems. I could never bring myself to get rid of them. It just felt like giving up part of my history in a way. Eventually, I'd love to get a better way of doing some of the other handheld systems I have. Like, I have a PSP that I would love to get the video output cables to be able to stream that as well. But unfortunately, I don't really have enough money to do that. Even though I'm sure they're probably not super expensive, it's just a matter of finding somebody that's actually selling them. Especially for, like, the proprietary cables like that, where they have a very specific input connection that's not standardized like the USB-C stuff is now. Alright, let's check. I got one more level I gotta get you up. 400. I was off by 95. I thought it was gonna be like 300. That's annoying. Alright, at least that's the last level I need to get it up.
to learn Confusion, and then it'll start learning actually really good moves like Sleep Powder and Stun Spore and things like that too. Why am I walking around in this patch of grass? These are just bad little Pidgeys and Raditzes which don't give you anything. Well, I might as well Pikachu it.
Go, Fat Pikachu!
I think my least favorite sprite in this game is probably Golbats. Barely have any Xbox, PlayStation consoles. You got more like DS and Wii and Switch. I was always more of a Nintendo kid growing up myself, honestly. Like, I had Nintendo, the first system I ever got was Super Nintendo. And then I went Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance, and the GameCube was the first system I ever saved up my own money for and didn't get as like a gift. And then after the GameCube, my brother-in-law had a Xbox, like original Xbox that he gave me, and I kind of switched over to Microsoft Xbox games and stuff like that for a while after that point. No, Golbat's sprite looks drunk. Yeah, Golbat's sprite is... What were they thinking when they drew that? I think Charmeleon looks really weird as its back sprite too. That's another one that's like, why? What kind of design were you going for there? It looks fine from the front, but the back just looks weird. And then yeah, little by little I started adding to my console collection over the years as I got older and was like, I actually have money that I'm making from working that I can put towards getting some of these retro consoles I always wanted as a kid but never actually got. You just looked up Golbat sprite, it's so good. Yeah, it's definitely good in a hilarious way. It's good in the way that the movie The Room is good. It's so bad that you can't help but enjoy it to some extent. And Pikachu is definitely a chubby Pikachu in this. Such a little chonker. I used to have one of those Pikachu, like, the balls that has, it's like the bouncy ball with like the clear plastic that has the fat Pikachu suspended in the middle of it. I had one of those as a kid, and then... Oh my god, cat, why? He is such a booger. I don't understand what he wants! He's like out in the hallway, just meowing to nobody. But yeah, so the Pikachu ball, it ended up like, the plastic started like flaking away because it was more like rubbery. And it wasn't like the best quality plastic. Obviously to make it bouncy, but like, whatever plastic they used was kind of cheap, I guess. So it started like flaking away a little bit, so I kept picking at it until I finally freed the fat Pikachu inside. I have no idea what happened to him after that. I think I ended up losing him in one of the times that we ended up moving as a kid. He's probably somewhere in some house. At least he's free now. To be honest, when you first saw Pikachu, you thought he was a cat. He does look kind of cat-like in this game. The only reason I always knew he was a little mouse Pokemon was because I watched the anime right when it first came out. Like, that was the first show that I ever actually stayed up or actually woke up early enough on a Saturday, because it used to air at like 6 a.m. on a Saturday, and that's like the first show that really I was so pumped about that I made myself wake up early enough to be able to watch it on a weekly basis. And it gave you so much misinformation about so many things in the game of Pokemon. like the whole ghost types are the only types that can fight psychic types and are super effective, when ghost type attacks don't actually are literally, psychic types are immune to ghost type attacks in this game, and every ghost type that is in this game is also poison type, so psychic types attack just literally destroy them immediately. Thanks, anime, for steering me wrong. Alright, I think I'm gonna get Charmander to level 15 as well, if that ends up happening before Butterfree levels up once more. Okay, 300 more to go, basically. How much on you? About 400. In that case, I might just start leveling up some of the others. I think Charmander is a high enough level now that I can start focusing on some of the other Pokemon on my team. I guess I'll show some love to Rattata. I don't remember exactly when he evolves into Raticate, but might as well start that process going, since I'm going for all 151. I'm gonna have to evolve him eventually. It'll be a little easier once I get to the point where I can just fight stronger Pokemon to level up the ones that I need to evolve that I'm not really going to be using consistently quicker. Especially because I can just switch out to like a really high level Pokemon at that point and not have to worry about immediately fainting. Hey, it's another Chubba Pikachu. Chubabo. Little chonk chonk. I feel bad about making it faint. Alright, sorry Pikachu. You are a necessary sacrifice for your experience points. Wow. That was over quick. That's also a lot of experience points. I'm glad I didn't run just because I felt bad. Oh hey, another one. That's 2 5% chances in a row. I guess if you walk around in this forest long enough, it's bound to happen eventually, but... just a shame you're not a high-level one. If I could just get, like, level 5 Pikachus consistently, I would only need to fight 10 of them in a row to level up. Remember that dumb question in Gym 7? Caterpie evolves into Butterfree? Yeah. I would have loved if that question, no matter whether you answered yes or no, 3 5% chances in a row. It's like this game is telling me to try to catch another Pikachu for some reason. What the heck? It's because he was talking about how Pikachu looks chubby. It drew them back. They're like, appreciate us in all our glorious chubbiness. I half thought it was gonna be another Pikachu. Actually, I probably should have used Pikachu to switch into. Oh well. Remix. Level 6, eh? That'll be a nice little boost. Yeah, might as well Try to get Pikachu some experience. Should have done Pikachu versus Pikachu instead of running. I could. It would probably take quite a bit with the whole not very effective. But if I run into another Pikachu, sure. We'll see how long it takes to take it down. Especially because Pikachu only knows Thunder Shock right now. If I knew like Tackle or like something like that, that would definitely help with taking it down a little easier. Nah. I'm so hungry. Don't know what I should have for dinner tonight. I had Chef Boyardee lasagna earlier for like lunch / breakfast. My sleep schedule's been so messed up that technically it was breakfast and the next thing I eat is gonna be lunch. Even though it's like 10 at night, 11 at night, oh my goodness. Chubby Yellow Boy versus Chubby Yellow Boy. The best face-off of all time. Yay, he leveled up. Alright, how much more? Come on. Alright, 150, so I'm halfway done from where I was before. Another Caterpie. I guess I'll level up near around a little bit. Spoilers, Chubby Yellow Boy wins. Chubby Yellow Boy will always be the victor. Especially in my heart. Even from the beginning, Pikachu was always my favorite. And part of that is probably because, like, the anime pushed that really hard too. But, I don't know. I really like his design. Nice. Even with one harden up, I am almost twice its level, but you're the only one that hears an extra note at the end of Caterpie's cry. I don't know. Haven't really paid enough attention to it. I've played this game so many times in the past that a lot of the time I just kind of go on autopilot and tune things out. I think there is I don't know if it's necessarily another note. I think there is a little, like, pop when because it interrupts the other music. I think it might be the other music coming in and, like, how it, like, makes it pop a little weirdly. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. That's the only thing I really noticed. And there, with Butterfreeze, it's basically the same almost, but it just kind of has more of a slide at the end. You only hear it when I encounter it. I will try to pay more attention to it next time, if it happens again, because it's only a 5% chance. Unfortunately. I'll definitely have more of a chance of hearing it once I get through to blue version, but that'll be a while down the road. I'm getting all the way through red, and then I'll probably do a challenge sort of run with Pokemon Yellow, and then after that I'll do a challenge run with blue. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do in terms of the Pokemon Blue playthrough. I'm kind of feeling like maybe a modified Nuzlocke,
Hey, he's a Pika. Alright, time for Chubby Yellow Boy versus Chonker. Big Chonker versus Little Chonker. Does 1 damage to me. Yeah, it's actually not going to take very long. Ha! Growling at me to reduce my attack when it does nothing for you against my Thunder Shocks. Peek-a-boop. Yeah, it's really weak attack. I have a feeling it's a mixture of it having worse off individual values for special, as well as obviously being half my level. I feel like both of those things combined made it not stand any chance whatsoever. Also, since it's a wild Pokemon and I've trained this Pikachu up like 3 levels at this point, that also definitely helps increase. You're right, it does actually sound like it goes down weirdly. I don't know if it's necessarily an extra note. I think it's just the last note is slightly lower than it usually is. I think it's the same amount of like syllables, or not syllables, but whatever the syllable equivalent for music would be. When Pikachu used Growl, an attack that lowers your attack, it makes your attack higher. There is something I actually heard about that, where it kind of does in a way. I don't remember exactly what it is, but like, so it doesn't make your attack higher, but if you have badges, it'll make your other stats higher, because whenever there's any sort of stat change, the stat changes you would normally get from the badge get added back onto you on top of the first time you got them, until you level up again and they revert back to the normal base amount that having the badges would give you. I don't know exactly why it works that way, or all the details behind it, but also like certain types of moves, even if you think they would be physical attacks, count as special attacks, because it's based on the typing of the attack, not the individual attacks like it is in later games. So basically, any fire type attack is always going to be a special type. Any electric type is going to be a special type attack. So even like Fire Punch, which you would think would be like a physical that would draw from your attack stat, actually draws from your special stat instead. Which I'm glad they changed that in later games, because it really stinks when you have a Pokemon that has a really high attack, but only learns good special type attack moves. I think every once in a while there's a little bit of slowdown too, because that Butterfree cry also sounded like it went down more than it normally does as it entered on like the last part of the cry. I don't understand why that is. Have another chunky boy face off. Critical hit, and it does 2 damage. Ooh, there we go. That's a real critical hit there. I love how broken this game is. Which is not something I can say about every game. Some games are just like, they're broken and you get mad about it. This game is one of those games that's broken in so many really weird ways that it just makes it more charming. To me, at least. Also, I don't know, but I think attacks, even though they always have the same technical power behind them, even when it's not a critical hit, I think sometimes they can, there's like a range of damage they can do, as opposed to like being a straight up value. So
sometimes the same attack, even when it's not a critical hit, will do more damage or less damage based on some of the numbers that get rolled behind the scenes. When Pikachu used Growl, it sounded different too. At the end, it sounded like it extends. I think it's part of the game just being inconsistent with how it plays things sometimes. I have a feeling. Yeah, I guess Nidoran needs another level too. Alright, Butterfree, you're almost there. You just need to level up once more, and then we can take on Brock, and then go get some food. I think we have some leftovers in there. There's also some fresh homemade bread I could use to make like a grilled cheese if I really wanted to. I still really want to try making those souffle pancakes. They look so light and fluffy and delicious. Plus, it's been a while since I had pancakes. I had waffles relatively recently, but... Okay, one more fight, I think? 16, yeah, one more fight. 2 at tops, depending on what I get. Level 4 Weedle should probably make me evolve. Or not evolve, but learn Confusion. You use an escape rope in red and blue. You see some text when red is going to the nearest Pokemon Center. I completely forgot that I had somebody named Pancake in chat. That's really funny. You gotta eat your own kind. It's my bad. They're just so light and fluffy and delicious. They go really good with maple syrup. Technically, they're more souffle than pancake in a way, so... I don't know if that helps. I really want bacon too, honestly. Bacon would be really good right now.
Pikachu!
Alright. That's actually a good way to finally level up Butterfree, is one last Chunky Boy versus Chunky Boy. It's a chub off. Alright. Yeah, I've been paying more attention to what's being said in chat than the actual, like, names of everybody again, so, like... I didn't even make that connection when I started talking about pancakes. It's pretty funny. Alright. Even in a weakened state, little Chonker was victorious. And, okay, Confusion has finally been learned, so my Butterfree finally has a attacking move. Pikachu Growl extends kinda at the end. Very interesting. Oh yeah. Nice. Here we go. Red and blue is extremely faulty. I said this before in the stream, and I still hold by it. The only thing holding this game together is duct tape and pure moxie. There's so many flaws in it, but it's impressive how much of it still works with all of that being in there. And especially for like the hardware of the time, it definitely was an impressive game in terms of how much, how many moves there are, how many Pokemon there are that you can catch, the amount of story and everything, the locations and everything you can go into. Like, I can definitely understand why it has so many weird glitches to it. Yeah, exactly. It's very impressive for a Game Boy game. I'm gonna be trying to show off some of the glitches as I go through it, too. Through the playthrough.
I'm Brock. I'm Pewter City's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. That's why all my Pokemon are the rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then. Show me your best. Show me your moves.
I also like how the gym leader battle song theme is different than the just wild Pokemon and other trainer battle themes. Brock wants to fight.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, you're only level 12. That's fine. You don't stand a chance against my Butterfree. Raising your defense won't help you at all. Gotta raise your special to be able to stand up against confusion. Alright. Easy peasy. And Onyx, no, I'm not gonna change out. Level 14, oof. Okay, that's fine. I can do. Oh, he's confused, that's even better. Alright, let's harden for the rest of his bide to minimize damage taken and not add to more of the damage he would be able to do. Oh wait, never mind, he's confused and he hurt himself anyway, so it's no longer... Well, whatever, it's fine. He got rid of... Actually, he equalized the 2 hardens I used with that 1 Screech. Because the max you can do is 6 of them, and when it greatly falls or raises, it goes up by 2. So, they basically just cancel each other out. That was super easy. And that's why I took so long raising Butterfree to get Confusion. Because otherwise, it would have been a lot harder for me to do. I probably could have done it, honestly. But, I don't know. By the time I'd already gotten to the point where I was only 2 levels away, I was like, I'm invested at this point. Wrap is very OP in Gen 1. Fire Spin and Clamp are also pretty overpowered as well, because they basically work the exact same way, except with the potential of, 1, doing more damage from a base power standpoint, and also having the ability to be super effective against things. But yes, Wrap is overpowered and very annoying, because it just slowly kills you and there's nothing you can do about it unless you're faster.
I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge.
Yay!
That's an official Pokemon League badge. Its bearer's Pokemon become more powerful. The technique Flash can now be used at any time. And I got a bunch of money. Wait, take this with you.
I got TM34.
A TM contains a technique that can be taught to Pokemon. A TM is good only once, so when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. Contains Bide. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle and then pay it back double.
Can you just say the same thing?
No, okay. There are all kinds of trainers in the world. You appear to be very gifted as a Pokemon trainer. Go to the next gym in Cerulean and test your abilities.
Thanks, Brock. I appreciate it. Pewter City. Leader Brock. Winning trainers, Blue and Red. I find it hard to believe that only 2 people have ever won in this gym, but whatever.
Just as I thought. You're Pokemon champ material.
Thanks for your support, bud.
Okay, so
unfortunately, that means it's about time to wrap up things. I'm gonna go talk to this guy before I go to the Pokemon Center to heal. That's right, he actually is just no longer there. Can I play Gen 2 later? I will definitely get around to Gen 2 because I do have Silver and Crystal. I don't know if I'll necessarily get around to it tonight because I want to focus on kind of one Pokemon game at a time. But if I get enough requests for it, what I might do is instead of jumping right into Pokemon Yellow after I beat Pokemon Red, I could probably jump into like Silver or Crystal first and have those as the next Pokemon game I play through. No, we'll see how it goes. That's right, I was gonna save and go get food. Alright. So yeah, that's basically it for this stream. A nice 3-hour and 15-minute stream almost. And we're just finally getting through Brock. But the rest of the game should go a little bit quicker now because I actually have Pokemon that are able to stand up to things a little bit better. And I won't have to do nearly as much grinding. It'll just be a matter of trying to catch everything I can on the way and getting through all the gyms and everything. So, thank you for joining in, everybody. It was a good time. Nice to be able to just kind of relax with some nostalgia and start on our journey to become a real Pokemon master. Hello. How's it going? Clever name. Unfortunately, you got here just as I began the stream wrap-up. I'm about to basically call this. I just finished beating Brock. But I will, after I grab some food, I'll be back with some Resident Evil 4 if you want to end up tuning in for that. But yes, looking forward to seeing how long it takes me to actually get through this. I mentioned this before, but before you guys were here. If you have any requests for Pokemon for me to use on my team, aside from getting rid of Charizard, I'm going to keep Charizard pretty much all the way through till the end of the game. But any of the other 5 slots are open for Pokemon to be recommended. Because I want to kind of get outside of my comfort zone and use a few Pokemon on my team that I wouldn't normally use on like my everyday playthroughs. So feel free to leave suggestions for that in the comments below if you're watching this after the fact, or in the chat, or whatever, during future episodes, if you manage to catch this live next time I stream it. Have a wonderful day/night wherever you are. I'm gonna go find something for dinner. I'm not sure what yet. And I'll be back in a little while. Maybe a half an hour to an hour, depending on how long it takes me to actually find something to eat and prepare it. And we're jumping into the horror side of things at that point. So, take care, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. And I'll catch you on the next video.